was one night when we were in Leon, and we were walking around the town and we were talking about just marriage in general, just life and marriage and weddings and all this stuff. And I told him about, my dream to get married on my family farm, and we were just kind of exchanging ideas for like what we had envisioned in our lives. And he looked at me and he said, would you get married in Santiago?
I remember hypothetically asking Lani whether she would be capable of getting married in Santiago, the final destination on the Camino. And I just wanted to know because I was curious.
The way that I interpreted it was, do you want to get married in Santiago? And I kind of stopped and I was like, what?
I said, no, I'm not asking you to marry me or anything. I just wanted to know whether you at this point would be able to do something as crazy as getting married after 3 weeks. Because I felt like that maybe I were.
And so there's this weird, awkward moment where I think the both of us kind of like had this idea of we should just get married in Santiago. Like, let's just do it.
I couldn't. I also realized that I couldn't because up until that point, we had been flying high, and I was afraid that I was afraid that we would get married without having any crisis. And I kind of felt that we needed a bump on the road. We need to get to know each other on a bumpy road before getting married.
And at first I was kind of disappointed because I was like, oh, this would be such a good story.
The dream kind of crashed around us.
I could totally see going to the hair salon in Santiago and being like, yeah, I'm at this pilgrim, and like inviting all the people that we met and calling it a pilgrim wedding, and it just in my head it just like took off.
And all of a sudden we were pulled out from this dream world and into real life, back into real life. And it hit us. We almost decided to separate that night, but we still ended up deciding to walk together again the next day. And so we did. We left Leon and began the final third of the Camino into Santiago. During those last 10 days, Lani and I got to know each other even better. Walking a dream.